playing?
We're playing
Where am I?
Mothership this evening, 1E. I haven't seen if there have been updates since our last play, but I wouldn't implement them this
Alright.
time anyway. So, uh, previously, if I recall correctly, I don't know if any of you watched the session today earlier. I kind of fast forwarded through a little today to try and get my bearings because it's been a hot minute. And you guys got the samples. You encountered a horrible crustacean. Uh, they're stalking in the labs, but I believe you were able to um, get the sample. But aren't you being accosted by something? I can't
We were accosted recently, but I didn't think we were actively being accosted anymore.
remember. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I
are.
thought we just scared it off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Okay.
Then we've
Perfect.
got to get down to, which was it, 8 or 9? 9.
Oh, this is the
I
wrong.
think it
I'm
was
on the
The very
wrong
9.
bottom.
page.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That means going back down the hatch. Down the
Yeah.
crop. Yeah.
Back down the hatch again.
Yeah. Misty
Um.
has 15 stress. Oh my goodness, I didn't see that till
Oh
now.
no, that doesn't bode well for you.
stay away from Misty.
Hey, she's been okay so far. Kind of.
This is true.
I can't remember. Did you
Kind of.
kill the crab mob, the crab bloom, or no?
Mm,
I burned one thing. Creature.
Oh, do you mean the bone thing?
Yes, the crab bloom
Yeah.
is what it's called. But yes, I don't think you knew
It,
that. I'm.
I think you did mention it actually now you say it because I remember it from the video. But no, Victor burned it up, I think.
One of them was burned. I burned.
Okay, sorry, just get my bearings. So yeah, you guys find yourself in this very cramped little corridor here outside the labs. I believe if you've either killed it or closed the door on it, but you've left the crab bloom kind of in your wake. Um, the water is still rushing into the room. You have filled partially this room with kind of this caustic, sooty smoke after all the flamethrower usage, as well as, of course, filling with the water that is rushing down. I believe from shoot, like you like opened it up from one of the lab access. I think, yeah, because the lab access is partially flooding, and so you guys, the water, I guess, is draining from here a bit, but still coming in, and yeah, you guys find yourself in this kind of cramped room here outside the sample room. I believe this is a sample room number 4.
Yeah. We got the sample. Doc has it.
Yeah, the
Them.
sample's
Them.
testing. Yeah. Okay. At this moment, you guys are hearing the lab itself moan and groan, and you can hear the infrastructure, uh the telltale signs of the infrastructure slowly giving in to the sea that unrelentingly wants to crush it. Um, so these kind of echoes of the structure moaning, you know, reverberate around these corridors as you're now making it through. The water is rushing down. Where are you guys going? How are you trying to make your way to data collection or the
Yes.
data storage, which is down in maintenance, I believe?
Aren't we gonna take one hatch down to M. We seven down to M.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go back the way we came.
I think that's the most direct route.
Mm-hmm.
The director has muted you. I feel chastised.
Yeah.
The story of my life.
Well, you can minimize that. You don't even need to look at that anymore, I don't think.
I like it. Just reminds me, it keeps me in my place. So.
Oh, big brother, keeping me in my place, watching me all day long.
Right. I should remember not to talk over. It's a gentle reminder to shut up.
I'll start heading back up the hallway to, point.
This is good. I will bring in the rear with my flamethrower in case something comes out of the muck.
You should go first.
Oh, do you wish me to go first since I am
No.
the scientist and not the marine?
Maybe you just shouldn't have a flamethrower.
I was very successful the first time. I cannot say going forward, but
At least face away from us. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
yes, so this is true. The Bernie end will be the other way. Proceed.
Hmm.
I'm gonna
Where's the
kind of
lab?
scramble because I don't have a vac suit anymore.
Oh, we must make haste.
Pretty sure mine is out as well.
Mm.
You're headed to number 7 here, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the water, rushes past your ankles, gushing down into the, or cascading down into the access hatch, filling maintenance that is now very much at like thigh level. And it is going to make some difficult traversing. It is going to make an already shitty situation worse.
Just another day.
Just powering through. We'll power through.
Feel compelled that I should give you a fear save for all of this stuff as you kind of feel the lab coming apart, if that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a bit too much for me. I'm getting the waters in my boxes.
Carl out here hacking the system every day.
I made one.
Nice.
I guess I got to take a stress.
Yeah.
Ooh. This
Corporal
is most disparate.
and doctor. Take
Nerves
it.
of steel.
Don't worry, I'll
Carl
go
is
first.
a cool
We got
cucumber.
this.
Muscle your way
When
past.
you say that, is there like a cold sweat beating across your brow? You're like, we got everything is totally fine.
He's got his creepy machete thing with him, right?
Oh, the vibra-shitty, yeah.
Machete, yeah.
Carl is hardcore, man. Hard.
Oh, I got even whiter. Okay. Yeah. The stress is definitely getting to you too, as these cramped spaces become more cramped. You guys killed Knot, I believe, didn't you?
Most assuredly.
Yeah, I think you did like 20 something.
Not is not.
Yeah, you guys can make it down to the. Nothing's gonna particularly chase you down this corridor, and you can all make it into this these maintenance corridors, to use the word over and over again. These maintenance passages. Go ahead. Who's leading?
I'll go.
Anything.
Do we need to drag you guys down here? I can drag you guys down. If you want.
Singletary will let her go. Kind of caught up.
Oops, I didn't mean to take the crab.
Full
He's
of
a cat.
adrenaline, the rush of cold
Mhm.
water.
Yeah. Definitely the rush of cold water.
Splash.
Yeah, you guys are in this like cacophony of water gushing down from the ceiling through this maintenance hatch. The kind of misty red fog caused by the bloom is hanging kind of heavy in the air as it is compressed up from the diminishing space. And it's cold. The water that's coming in is very, very cold. Your has suits are for the most part. Who tore their has suit? I believe last session. Misty.
Mine is punctured for sure. Yeah.
Okay, it's just I'm gonna say it's punctured, not gashed. There is what feels like a trickle of this water filling your suit leg.
I appreciate the thought, but if I remember right, I got hit with like a lot of damage, and
Are you able
only has
to?
3 armor.
Fair enough. Were you able to
Yeah.
kind of seal that up or anything? Like,
I don't.
I'm not
I
trying to
don't
put you on the
know.
spot. I'm just saying, did you want to try to because otherwise your suit's just gonna start to fill with water. You're just gonna have to tear the leg off or something, which would kind of defeat the purpose to some degree. But
Yeah, no, I pictured her just out of a vac suit at this point,
Ugh.
but I don't know if she'd survive that very long. But I don't know. I just read the. I don't. Yes, she'll try and seal it up.
But
sorry.
wouldn't it be stuff laying around like that here?
Oh yeah, there's
Like
definitely
uniforms, vac
Duct tape.
suits,
suit
duct,
sealer.
space duct tape.
Space duct.
Space duct tape.
It's silverier.
Anyone got jury rigging?
It's just flex tape.
It's very 50s metallic silvery.
I have what? No, I don't have that.
No, no.
As you bang around, you would see that these maintenance rooms do actually have some cupboards, or cupboards like shelving and another kind of built-in storage with all kinds of accoutrement, including duct tape or other kind of sealants for maintenance purposes.
Awesome.
So let us take a few things with us.
Done.
Are you trying to apply it to your suit at this moment? Like, are you?
What I would like to use the duct tape that I have found to continue surviving.
Space duct tape.
Duct tape and baling wire. We're gonna make it through one another.
That's how you get through Mothership.
Yeah. Or Mothership gets through you.
And thoughts and prayers.
I'm trying to think of the role, what it should be. None of you have jury rig. Jury rig.
No.
Intellect.
Yeah, it probably would be it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did our suits not run out of air yet?
I have
Lots of
12
them.
hours vac suits.
Yeah.
A
I think you
hazard
guys have-
suit only has 1 hour.
Yeah, she'd be out of.
Okay.
So I have a vac suit, and I think you do too.
Yeah, I have a vac suit.
Who's rolling
I
on
have-
has suit?
I have a hazard suit.
I have the super armor.
Oh, you're good then.
Okay, you said intellect though, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's from.
With disadvantage because you're working in
Disadvantage,
terrible
shoot.
conditions. You're okay. Just roll again.
And it's a
You could
failure,
crit
so-
fail though,
Oh, thank you. That's true.
No trouble.
No pressure. No pressure.
It'd be horrible if it was a
There you
crit
go.
fail, though. Then I really jinxed you. It just doesn't. It doesn't want to fucking stick. You tear it open. The water's splashing down. When you feel like you got it, on, and you just wrap it. You're just fucking unloading this spool of duct tape around your leg, around the gash in your suit. But you it's not a good seal, and you don't know it, though. You kind of panic wrapped it, and you're like, yeah, this is good, and you smack it, and you can still feel like you just think it's moist because there's so much water around here, but it's still slow leaking, and you don't even realize it. I guess that's for you
Right.
as the player to know, and not your player character, but yeah, you're like, we're good to go, and you smack the duct tape on your leg or wherever it is.
Yeah, let's get going.
Right as
moving.
rain.
Hoorah.
Silvery space
The hall and
duct.
to the left. Continue to lead.
Continues to lead.
Mm.
You're going down to number 9, right?
Yes.
I think that's where we need to go.
And there's no way to mitigate the flooding
Data
here.
files.
Not really.
Since we turned off the pumps
Yeah.
to make it colder and wetter.
You're kind of actively
Worked
fighting
out
against the
wonderfully.
structural integrity of the lab.
Oh, I feel like I'm in a sinking submarine.
This place is gonna implode.
Yeah, we got to hustle as much as we can.
Move it. I don't know.
Hey,
Tell him that
Yep.
now.
Get those
That's
files
panic.
and out of
That's
here.
just panic. That's Singletary kind
That's
of
just-
panicking.
Oh,
He's just barking orders, and he's a corporal.
Yeah, that's the way. That's how he handles it, right?
Yeah.
Just bark out orders.
He's gonna double down on procedure.
Gosh, I'm looking for this.
Yep.
Move, 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 move.
Yeah. And it's clearly a situation where no one should be moving anywhere.
This is disconcerting. It's so bad my accent keeps changing. I haven't mastered Saganyan yet.
As you guys traverse your way towards the data storage lab, you can go right there or wherever. No, you were dead here. We'll just
Yeah,
put
you
here.
get out of here.
Your corpse is right there. You guys pass by the corpses of knots. It still sits there now, kind of fully immersed in this horrid water. The little modal blooms pick at it. The fingers and hands pick at it and pull parts off of it, kind of feeding on it under the water as you guys pass by.
Okay, don't like that. Let's
Ignore.
move along. Let's keep moving.
Keep on trucking. The water is getting pretty high here. It's now at about waist high as you make your way in. That won't be too big of a problem when you get to data storage. It's been set up so that it's waterproof to some extent. But
before we left,
yes,
should
sir.
we have closed the hatch?
Did.
So that we stop letting water in here?
Yeah.
I mean, I just thought about it after we've gone 2 blocks.
You go run back and do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alone.
Nothing will happen.
Fine.
These are good.
No, it'll be fine.
There are no creepy crawlies in this water.
Be right back, guys.
BRB.
BRB. So, Carl, you went back? Who went back? Is it Carl?
Yeah, I can if we want to. Yeah, I can. He's the most.
Whatever
with
you
it,
guys wanna
so
do.
He probably would have been the one to think of it.
Carl
So
is-
yeah, I'll run back.
Call
Okay.
us the cucumber. Ooh.
We'll keep going forward though.
Go for it.
Well, I'll hang back a little bit. Just
Let's hope his
'cause
comps stay alive, huh?
So Doctor, yeah, I'll hang back a little bit with Carl.
Oh, we can't leave
and-
the doctor back there like that.
I think we should split up. Do this faster. We'll get it done faster if we split up.
No, that's
Move,
true.
Ensign.
That's true.
Move it. Yep.
That's how it works. That's how it
Boom,
works.
boom, 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 boom. There's no time.
Good with
Get to the
computers.
data
you know.
room.
Yeah.
There's no time.
It's a mistake.
Off we go.
Always trust Doug.
Yeah.
And-
Best advice.
Why does it say Ensign Davis? That's not.
I never
me.
sabotage.
That is me.
Never.
Oh right, you're Misty. Right, I have Misty in my head, not Ensign Davis.
Best advice, Doug.
I thought it
Bad.
fit better. First names aren't important when you're a Marine.
Carl,
Mm.
you're back at this maintenance hatch.
Yeah.
Give me a strength check to push this thing back up and get it closed.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Jeez, ain't nothing stopping Carl. Carl, as you push this this hatch up and seal it off, you hear as the water cascades down and you eventually seal it off. While that was happening, you felt like these plops hit the water. Like you weren't totally sure what all of it was, but there was definitely stuff in it as you were pushing the hatch closed. As you, in my mind, you're kind of half cocked on this like ladder that lets you push the door closed above you, and as you're kind of perched on the ladder, somewhat submerged in the water, these series of what I refer to as the modal blooms kind of coalesce under the water into a not a knot, but into a what looks to be some kind of very creepy, grotesque humanoid. And it kind of rises a bit out of the water.
As soon as the door is closed,
Mm-hmm.
he will just grab the handle of the shetty
The shitty.
and
Mm-hmm.
just draw it and slash down on this humanoid thing.
That's what it looks like in the picture. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's real quick.
Ooh. Oh no.
Is there a luck I can roll?
Burn
I
the
give
luck.
you scientific inspiration. That'll give you a complex algorithm. Will help you.
It hits. You hit, but the thing is that it doesn't seem to give a shit. The vibrochetti pierces into where it had just stitched itself together, and the arm kind of lops off. Kind of in my head, it's very Terminator 2. It kind of florps off and then florps back on, and seals itself back up.
Oh, this is good.
Hey, Doc.
I come sloshing through. and then see
Flame
this.
on.
That's what I said. You have to run. You have to run away. I'm going to burn it.
I will book it at that point. The door is closed.
Yes,
Right?
you got it closed.
Okay. So I will book it. Like with knowing that that he's gonna blast it. So I'll run back to him. But how much damage did I take? Or did he not hit me?
He didn't hit you yet. You basically, with your attack, I'll give you a bit of a head start as it you know, just like in Terminator 2. You hurting it gave it some kind of pause as you were running away, but it definitely you hear these kind of labored grunts sloshing through this water. This terribly cold, like adrenaline is pumping through all of you at this point, and it's really the only thing keeping you mostly warm. Yeah, this very ice cold water as you guys slosh through it, and you can see it behind you in this corridor, kind of grunting through the water at you guys.
Is Carl safely out of the way before I burn it? Yup in Yemeni!
Sure.
All right.
I don't like that thing moving up top.
No.
Oh, you can zoom in for a disturbing amount of detail too.
This is where I kiss my flamethrower. I was like, and burn it. Back to where you
my
come
God,
from,
dude.
you abomination.
It only has one wound, so your thing does a single damage of wound, right? Like a whole
Yes,
bar,
correct.
basically, or whatever. So as this flame kind of scorches down the corridor, like you've just cast fireball into the dark, it
It's got
you can
everybody's
see
name
like
on it.
consume this blobule skull amalgamation of flesh, this poor facsimile of humanity, and it begins to burn, and it fills this corridor now with this sooty black smoke at now probably almost shoulder level as it kind of fills the area around with this caustic black smoke.
Well, my hazard suit should still be
Yeah.
functional.
Oh yeah. It's just
So I have
gonna
to
fuck with
filter on.
visibility and
Yeah.
all that fun stuff.
I was like,
I
go ahead.
will be getting the doctor moving.
It crumples into the ground, burning.
Well, your hazard suit's kaput, Carl's, right?
I feel like that there was more than one suit that had gone out last time, but I was thinking it was because of air. But
Okay.
it sounds like we haven't hit 12 hours, so.
Oh, okay, good. So we both can splash away
So
with no problem.
Ensign
Ish.
Davis, Misty, Corporal Bernard Singletary. As you guys have made your way into the data storage lab, weighted your way in, and probably closed the door behind you. As you go full hacker man, Misty, you kind of bang your hand against the console, and you're like, "Fuck!" And it says, "Download," because you're trying to download it onto your own, storage device. 20 minutes. You guys have 20 minutes to sit in this room and wait for this download to complete.
Ooh, it's gonna be a minute 20 of them.
I'm gonna go back and hang out in the hallway, just staring up
Just staring
north the hallway, just staring. Where I am.
Because of Carl's brave efforts, you guys do notice there is a bit of reprieve in the flooding overall. It does not seem to be rising nearly as quickly.
Very nice.
So you have to some degree abated the flooding directly into maintenance. I will be right back. I'm just getting water. Be right back.
So
Bluetooth headset.
we haven't failed yet.
There's no failure.
I thought Bobby's car was gonna die,
Carl
Yeah.
Yeah,
is
no.
but
he's
how
a
many?
trooper.
Do you have any flamethrower shots left?
I have 2 left because there was a miscalculation on one, so I have because when I was trying to hit the weapon tab to roll, it wouldn't. So
Okay.
I have 2 more left. We should see if there's any. I know that's flooded. No weapons here at all.
We
Ward.
passed some.
It's got to be right.
Sorry?
Yeah.
I would.
I mean, like some of the security people have had weapons. We just kind of didn't bother.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should retrieve some.
Like my smart rifle, okay.
How much ammo does that thing have?
It has a lot actually. Let me look. I had 3 magazines and each one has 12 shots. Is plenty.
Yeah, and I just have my vibe machete.
Let's see if we could cannibalize any
We're
weapons.
so unprepared to come in here on a well thought out, well planned mission. They let us come in here with like literally 4 weapons, 4 random whatever weapons.
Fellini.
Well, you know, there wasn't a lot of money in the budget for this.
We have like
I was
ultra
gonna say,
expensive, super high tech weapons, and then nothing else.
Blew it
I
on
spent
the
all my money on
flamethrower
my
and the
vaccine.
rifle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
As the minutes click by, Dr. Sagan, Carl, do you make your way down to data storage? Go and visit Corporal Bernard Singletary, waiting there, literally waiting and waiting, there in the corridor, kind of floating around. I just kind of imagine his arms floating a little in the water, as he stands there.
Stay
It's gonna be
frosty.
cold. It's frosty
got-
indeed.
We got 20 minutes.
Oh, you guys got the vac suit. You got the super suit. You probably don't feel shit.
I don't know, honestly. I know it isn't as good as it sounds.
Didn't it reduce your movement speed or something?
Shh.
I thought it was just disadvantage on speed saves.
Warden's little helper.
It'd be the same thing. I don't know.
Oh, Carl, did you take your fear or whatever? Your stress.
My stress?
Yeah.
Yes, I added a stress.
Okay.
I didn't have to do a panic though, right?
I probably should make you, but no, I didn't make you do a panic.
Okay.
I just care about my players too much. I just don't want to instantly kill them. So yeah, 20 minutes pass. Bernard, you guys hear, the creaks of this place. You do know it is not long for this world. At least not with any structural integrity that you'd be want to be part of. While this download happens, what do you do, Ensign Davis?
Honestly, Ensign Davis just stares at her cigar or cigarette case and thinks about her life choices that led her here, and she keeps thinking I could try and speed it up, and then thinking about everything that happened even before we got actually on the station, not wanting to make things worse. So she just abides.
Like the dude. So we know what Corporal Bernard Singletary is going to do for his 20 minutes. Sagan, Carl, Sagan, how do you spend these 20 minutes?
Carl saved. We talk about the cosmos. What is life in space?
Are these blooms life?
I'd,
How are we the arbiters?
I'd probably be wandering the area, looking. I want to look to see if there's a way to get out of this area
Mhm.
without going back into the maintenance.
Mhm. I mean, it is. You have access to virtually all of the major chunks of the structure here. If you go to the big picture up here at the top, you can see like this brown stuff at the bottom is where you guys are. These little corridors and data storage stuff, and these brown. I mean, they're covered obviously, but see right here is where you guys came up into the lab. That's the lab maintenance hatch.
Yep.
And there's hatches over to Hab and
That's right.
storage
Looks
and
like
stuff.
that's the closest one, the one here. Into habitation, and then we can take the elevator up.
Yeah.
Looks kind of far from maintenance
Is there
perspective. Like, where is
people in
that?
there?
I don't
That's
think we went
still,
in there. Isn't it full of
no.
like the zombie things?
The shamblers were in storage.
In
Oh,
storage.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Main lift.
There's
Is
habitation access right here.
Hab is number 4. Oh, maintenance is this right here. For habitation. So yeah, you'd pop up over here.
Yeah, that's
Just as far as anything else.
yeah. Well, I was trying to see if there was a way from outside of 9, but I forgot we couldn't get out of the labs section into the
Mhm.
crossroads
Yeah.
without going to maintenance. So
Excuse me. So yeah, absolutely. Carl, you will be able to map out reconnoiter a path to habitation from here in the maintenance corridors.
well,
Sagan, do you really wax poetically on all things cosmos, as your namesake would imply?
Of course.
Okay. Corporal Bernard, as the 20 minutes pass, you kind of passively notice the water level go from about navel on you up
Mhm.
to navel to nipple now.
Oh, really? That's high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting cramped in here. The 20 minutes pass and Ensign Davis opens the hatch to the storage lab, and a massive gush of water kind of floods the storage room. Doesn't throw you off or anything. You're able to hold on. In my head, you're like holding on to a my mom would call them an "Oh Jesus" handle in the car, but basically you're holding on to this handle so that you can just feel just the wash of water wave over you. The wave of water wash over you would be the actual sentence.
Got it.
Um,
Got it.
This is
Okay.
good.
And from nipple drops to about between navel and nipple as it floods in this kind of slow, small tidal wave of water moves down the corridor into the data storage.
We got to move.
You do.
He starts moving.
Okay.
Where's Carl?
Girl.
Carl, are you here, Carl? Or are you somewhere else?
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Okay.
He's right her.
Moving towards the habitation maintenance.
Okay,
I'm probably in the lead because of my mapping out the route.
Works for me.
That, and I've got
This is a good plan.
close combat weapon, so I'll probably run into something.
I've got a big
and then
gun
you guys
pointed at
can
the back
shoot
of your
me.
head. Yeah.
Keep cool. That's a good plan.
Is there water in all these tunnels? I guess it would make sense there is.
Yeah, it is filling. Carl, when you went and checked this out, you saw the maintenance here, or the maintenance hatch here. It was open. You did notice two very distinct things. One, it was not gushing water down, which means Hab is at least to some degree still watertight. However, what was dripping down was this kind of foul muck and like viscous, kind of slimy substance. That's all.
Awesome. Hey Doc. I'll go up. Is it a steady stream? Is it like a drip with a pattern that you can kind of watch and avoid, or is it just random and
In my head, it's like the
nowhere to tell?
Ghostbusters slime under Manhattan. Not like that level of
Okay. Not that amount, but
yeah,
that
that kind of consistency,
that
look,
idea.
feel. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I throw the doctor into it. No,
Oh,
I will go through.
why am I covered with goo?
Oh no.
No, I will. I'll get closer. Is it anything we've seen anywhere else?
I mean, you most of the floors that you've been dealing with have been somewhat inundated with water, so not really. I would go with.
Okay.
It if you were to give it a good look, it does look like moist, extra hydrated moss. Yeah.
Okay. Does it seem to, when it hits the ground, does it move on its own?
Good question. No, it does not. It's very slime by most in all appearance.
All right. At this point, do I have?
Oh, I lied. I lied from the
yeah.
book. It isn't open, but there is the slime.
Oh, is the slime like oozing through the seams of the
Kinda,
door?
yeah. My apologies on the
All right, let's
miscommunication.
go back. Let's go up through the crossroads.
There's
I
nothing
don't
stopping
think we
you
should open that door.
from taking this direction. It doesn't say like can't open hatch. Just so you know.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
I get that.
I get that.
I'm sure it would be very easy to open hatch.
Well,
Right?
lubricate, in fact.
I don't want to see what's in that room.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
We've got samples. We're good.
Back we go.
I'll ask the doctor if he wants a sample of that, and that's about it.
I think we have what we're looking for. Just make haste. This other stuff will have to go unexamined.
Right. So back to the crossroads instead.
Yeah.
This could be precarious.
Yep.
It's not gooey. I'm happy enough.
I hope.
Going to...
Right.
Singletary will run in and just open the hatch to keep this.
I'm sorry.
Show
You're gonna do what?
Run in and open the hatch just to keep the
The
show
gooey
going.
hatch?
No.
Oh.
Back at the crossroads.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, no, no.
I was like, oh, okay.
Get out of the way. What could go wrong? Move.
No.
Bold move, Cotton.
That's right. Cotton.
As you do that, Corporal, I guess Carl would hear the telltale signs of more blorping coming into the water, splashing. Probably between nipple and navel somewhere, into the water around you.
Another knot thing coming this way, forming.
Is it coming down through the hatch?
Yeah,
I
like these.
assumed it was in this room that we heard that.
Yep, because Corporal, you open the hatch, right? You're like, came down, and then in my head, the water that's now kind of accumulated pushes the hatch down. It kind of assists after you unlock it. It assists you opening the door as this kind of flood of water. This floodgate opened from the hatch for all intents and purposes, and a bunch of the modal blooms start to flop out and into this probably more akin to a cistern that you're sitting in now. And yes, at your feet and legs and around you, two more of these kind of humanoid blooms acquiesce, or coalesce rather.
Yes, they acquiesce to our presence.
Coalesce. At you. Bloop, bloop.
Doc, up the ladder, and I'll pull my big gun around, and I'll just shoot one, I guess, if I can. Just no holding back.
I will go up the ladder as instructed by the Marines.
Accidentally made a penis.
Oh, accidentally?
So we were playing a ship-on-ship combat, and the ghost ship that attacked the party, I looked very penis. It was not on purpose as I was drawing it, but
when we played our space apocalypse engine game, Impulse Drive, we could not get away from penis ships. Everything ended up being a penis ship when we designed everything.
It's all phallic.
Ensign Davis's icon is not helping this at all.
Spaceships and pirate ships.
Yeah.
Penis-y.
No way around it.
Anyway.
It's the trope.
These monstrosities grow, like literally coalesce around you, but like not like around you, like cocoon you, but near, next to you. I believe I put you on combat.
No.
Is there such a thing as initiative in this? I don't think there is.
No, but you can kind of have it
in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a paragraph on it if you choose to use.
That's probably what the speed is used for.
It's the surprise thing. If you get surprised, then you go after the bad guys. If you don't get surprised, you go before. There's a page on.
Fair enough.
The idea, I think, is that you can be that formalized, or you can just generally go.
Oh, I think that was the
round
informal
robin.
version.
Well, we'll just do what the roll order told us. So I think it makes sense to me. As you see this echo bloom form around you, or form near you, Bernard, it kind of lashes out at you. It rolls a... I moved off the page. I'm bad at this. It swipes at you, and I believe it makes a
Swiper, no swiping.
combat without advantage. And it misses. Like the water
Damn.
around it prevents it from making a proper swipe at you. How do you, and you are next. It's your turn, Corporal. How do you respond to this accosting, this aggression?
I pull the trigger,
He pulls the trigger.
and I'm gonna do this off the weapon. Reload.
Uh-oh.
Fail. Yep.
Oh,
Failed.
on.
I can't shoot things up close with this giant gun.
So yeah, you come to try and bear this weapon down at the bloom, and it's rocking you around, and the water, everything moving around, and you definitely cause structural damage to this maintenance room. You can hear like these little pinprick water start to come in from the outside and filling the room. Not super rapidly. It's not like spontaneously decompressing, but yeah, you've created like these little fountains of bullet holes leaking into the maintenance room here. Ensign Davis?
Yeah, is there anything I can do to kind of help the doctor get through? Is he impeded getting to the ladder? Is he good getting up?
Did I know? So
It's
far,
my
no.
priority, so
This really should do
I
that.
mean, it's not going to be easy. You're trying to not only just traverse this onslaught of water, you also have the I apologize, flailing Corporal Bernard Singletary just unloading into the room at these modal blooms. Sorry, not the modal blooms. The what do they call them? Echo blooms. In front of you. It's a cacophony. It's chaos in front of you. To be quite honest.
right.
Um,
Can
Unless
I
I
in
just
some sorry?
no, go ahead. No, sorry.
Can I in some way like help haul him up the ladder so he goes up faster? Because getting the dock up and out is number one.
okay. Um,
And I'm right by. I thought maybe I could like, I don't know.
oh, good. Let's hold your action, and I will.
Get
We
your
will
ass up there.
we will go after Carl. Um.
Okay.
Why didn't it? Why is it being weird? There it goes. Okay, they are different. Perfect. Okay. Another one forms around you, Corporal, and tries to slash at you. Or swipe.
For it do neither.
It fails again. It, like you, is just flailing in the water. Dr. Sagan?
Can we swing?
Can you
Like,
swing? Well, I don't.
we're in chest
What
high
you do in
water,
your off
right?
time is up to you.
No, like
how you really stress is really.
he's swiping, and I'm gonna have to swing my weapon. We're in chest high water, right?
Not. Yeah, it's about abdomen, chest. Yeah. Especially, I guess now that I think about it, yeah, it's all sloshing around. All this water came down. Yeah, probably about chest. I know.
Okay.
We're all in close quarters.
Correct. Quite close quarters.
Okay, so the flamethrower would not be the best.
No, I'm not trying to tell you how to play your game.
No, I could like toss it to somebody if I go up, but I don't. It would be too difficult to use
Please
it.
do not turn around and burn us all.
No. So unless I give it to,
No,
I'll.
we'll toss you up there,
But I
and
could.
you get ready as soon as we come through. You
Mhm.
blast
Okay,
down.
that's the plan. So I will scoot up. I will do the wiggles.
Boost you.
Excuse me, pardon me, pardon me, excuse me.
Excuse me, monstrosity. I have to get through. Thank you. I'm going to make you famous.
What?
I
It's
have the
my
files.
research.
So you're trying to shuffle forward to the head of the pack, so to speak, and get around
Yes.
Carl and the corporal. Okay.
Mhm.
There. Trying to figure, is
Speed.
there? Yeah, I
Yeah.
would do speed or something.
Strength, speed,
Carl
combat,
would not
combative.
would do whatever he had to not hinder him.
Sure.
So
Should I roll speed? What do you think?
Yeah, go ahead and roll speed with advantage because you got. Why am I giving you advantage? Because Ensign Davis has already expressed a desire to help you through. Carl is gonna not impede. Um,
Well-trained Marines.
4 means you make
Doc
it.
first.
So 4 means you make it. Yeah, they are able to shove you through. The water is falling all around you, Dr. Saganyan. It is showering you in this disgust and filth. But you, with the aid of the rest of your crew, are able to pop up into the crossroads. Greeted once
Okay.
again by the couple, kind of embraced on the floor. Little modal blooms are still taking care of it around you and ignoring you for the most part, but it is the same dreary scene that you left it, only a little bit wetter.
Okay. As long as nothing is coming at us where we are. That's what.
Not at the
Sagan.
moment. No.
Okay. I will secure the perimeter until they come.
Okay. Ensign Davis, we kind of rolled over you to help. Is that cool with you? With the current, or do you still want to
Yes.
have an action? Okay.
Davis's next move would be to just go on up after and I can wait
Okay.
until next because I
Yeah.
feel like I spent this one helping. Yeah.
Yep. No problem. Carl.
can I get up and out and basically grab and pull Davis up with me? Like help
Here's
her
what
up.
I'll let you roll strength with advantage and not pulling up Ensign Davis, but being helped by the now in the top area, Dr. Saganyan.
There we go.
Supporting.
Yeah. Sorry, Ensign Davis.
Oh, that's
What is
okay.
you
Can't
like
leave
hacking
Corporal.
the system, bro? 14 and
yeah.
16?
Holy crap! Yeah. You win.
So Carl didn't skip leg, arm, or any muscle category day, and
No.
didn't really need the help at all. He's like, "I got this, bro," and just leaps up
Well,
almost. It's
that's kind of why I was thinking. I have pretty good strength. That's why I was thinking I'd
nice.
use it to help bring her up so that she didn't have to, because she did use her turn to help the doc up. So
I'll extend this.
try not to leave her behind and
Yeah.
fight two of these things.
So yeah, poor Corporal is probably just trying to fend them all off at the moment while you all run up. Echo Bloom is gonna slash at you again. Not Dr. Sagan, Corporal Bernard.
What? It's upstairs in the bedroom.
What the heck? What the heck?
Hold on.
You're
I'll be
fine.
back.
Cannot hit this corporal. Say this Corporal Bernard Singletary.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Oh, boo.
I feel it's terrible. It's horrible.
I don't feel like you guys are on my side with this one.
Nope.
Something.
Not even gonna deny it.
No.
No.
I just love the visual of the chunks plopping out and then coalescing into a bad guy in the water next to you guys.
It's
Right.
beautifully grotesque. All right, since everybody's taking a break, I will take one too. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna top up my water. I'll be right back too.
There.
You got. I got him. Don't say bad.
They're still alive?
Oh no, Brian literally just left.
Yeah.
I'll be right back getting water. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Take like a 5-minute bio. That doesn't matter. That's fine.
Everybody else is gone.
Just do it.
Gotta pee anyway, so.
Bobby, are you still there?
I'm
Uh,
looking through Thingiverse.
looking through a Thingiverse?
Thingiverse is it's a site where people post like 3D designs and prints that
Okay.
you can download and do things with.
Nice.
It's fun to see what people are making.
Sounds fascinating. It doesn't. Not to me.
No.
Sorry.
Dog,
No,
the
you're
crusher
fine.
of dreams.
Yeah.
It's one of those everybody ran off, so I was like, I'll go see what's out there.
Check to see what new guitars are on Reverb.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh.
Hi.
I'm not even looking at all.
Well,
How
you
handsome
should.
you all are. I know. Looks like Brian lives in an arcade kind of. I don't know. There's just a lot of color going on. Posters.
Yeah, I got posters. I have my Christmas lights up, drawings,
Love it. Love it.
hoarding paper towel and toilet paper for the big flush when society collapses.
The big flush. Oh my
Take it with my
goodness.
lid.
I know whose house to
Run.
raid when when the
That's
doo-doo
right.
hits the fan. That's for sure.
That's right. Got some MREs and ammo.
Do you really?
No, I don't. No, I didn't go that crazy.
Why not?
I should have, but
Not willing to commit?
no, not to full blown survivalist. No, I don't think they could do that.
Are we all here?
Yes.
Awesome. So, where are we? We are in the middle of. Right, it failed to attack you. The bloom makes another tepid slice or swipe at you. I don't know. That would be fun to me.
Yeah.
You railed me, Brian.
Sorry.
It's okay. No,
What if I start going like
it
this?
makes another failed swipe at you. As you kind of fend them off, as your comrades, you can hear them shuffling behind you, moving behind you, and you can, hear them clamber up the, the access ladder here into the maintenance crossroads.
Okay.
And now it's your turn, Corporal.
Get some.
Are they? Which one's closer to me? Are they the same distance? Or they?
Yeah, pretty much equidistant. Yeah, this is pretty cramped.
I think I want to sweep. I want to sweep around with my giant gun, knocking them over and out of the way, crushing them to death if possible. And as soon as that's done, and I've knocked them all off in the water, I'm gonna fly up the ladder.
Fly. Okay.
Yeah, well,
no, I
metaphorically.
know.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn on my jet boots, blast up through it. I'm gonna use rocket powered boots in small metal spaces.
Why wasn't I using these before? Okay. Give me a strength check to bash them all down. Unless you have some kind of other military training, I guess you can use that for your bonus.
I have. Okay, they're the same.
Well, it should add a further 10, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'll still fail though.
Oh no. Man, 44 is a good target too.
Yeah. And since that was one move, I'm actually sweeping and moving regardless.
Truth.
I'm not stopping between the sweep and the move. So
the water really, you underestimate the water's ability to hinder your sweeping action, and yeah, it becomes more of a slow motion sweep than one easy whipping around. And so yeah, you just kind of just spin around very slowly. I'm gonna get you. Ensign Davis.
I don't want to leave anyone behind, so I'm gonna try and
No, yeah.
I want to try and butt one of them, or not butt, I guess, but smack one of them with the butt of my rifle and kind of move out of the way so I can clear a path for the corporal to get up, and then I'd like to go up after him if things work out at all well for me.
Oh, I thought you were already up.
She
No,
isn't.
I'm only.
I'm gonna
I'm
gonna
at
move you guys over here. There you go.
I'm at the bottom of the ladder.
Oh, yeah. I guess I just didn't notice. I'm trying to go up anywhere.
Yeah. So my hope is I can kind of clear a path, get you up, knock them back a little bit, enough that I can get up too.
Oh, thank you.
I know it's a little discombobulating, but you're above them, even though schematically you're a bajillion miles away. So you're trying to clear a path and make sure that you don't leave them behind. You're trying to, in like one movement, climb up the ladder and lift him along with.
Sure. Yeah, that works.
What did you actually say?
I said that I was like hitting one of them with the butt of my rifle and moving
Gotcha.
so that he could get up by me with the intent of going up right after him. But your
No,
way is fine and elegant.
No, I want to do what you did. I just didn't. I clearly didn't hear you. So, um, I mean, is this is what you want to do, right? Like, I don't want to take your agency away from you.
Oh yeah. The goal is to get up there, not dead. But also him up there, not dead.
Use your military train to hit this thing in the head, and we'll then roll strength. See if you can lift all boats. If your tide can lift all these boats.
Okay, is military training, which stat am I using? Combat or strength?
Combat. Right? Because this is you hitting him with the butt of your gun, right? That's what you said. Huge. So, Ensign Davis in this spurt of athleticism and combat training bashes this Echo in the face, and it goes slorp around its brain stuff. Is there a hint? I'll just consider that a success for your original intent, which is to cause chaos to the enemy to get up. Give me a strength check to try and get up the corridor and pull the corporal along with in this beautiful cinematic event where you're able to pluck him up along with.
Yeah.
So as you try to come up, your your makeshift patchwork on the suit snags on the ladder rung, and your whole boot rips off and kind of hits Ensign in the face on his helmet. You are kind of stuck in limbo at the moment on the ladder here between levels.
Okay.
Excuse me. As you pass by, this Echo Bloom's going to try and swipe at you. Maybe this time it will be more successful. Probably not. But because of your disadvantage, I'm going to let it roll with advantage.
Oh.
Because of your failure. It still completely poops the bed.
But it doesn't get a critical because of that, right? So.
Well, it didn't. It was a failure.
Yeah, but it doesn't get a critical. Oh, wait. Yeah.
I guess it. That's actually an interesting question because technically 95 is a worse roll than 66. So oh, it does have advantage. It would be the critical failure advantage. Man, mechanics are fun.
Wouldn't it just be the better of the two rolls for the creature and so not the critical fail? I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It fails. You're able to kick it away. Problem is you have to use your foot to do it. Your bare foot. And so you can feel it like squish in. And as you do that, you can it feels awful. It's like these little little sucker pinpricks all over your foot before you slurp it out. And be able to kick the viscous goo off of you. Like its insides were grabbing at your flesh.
Ugh. Okay.
So that was fun. Dr. Sagan?
Um, can I help anybody up to just to yank her up out of the way, or would you like the flamethrower to burn them? And we'll drop it down. You think that will take care of them?
I apologize. I think I need to roll a panic check for Ensign Davis.
Oh
Oh,
no.
oh dear, I have 16.
I will
Okay.
not throw the flamethrower down.
I'm sorry, Brian. I think this situation calls for a panic. Her suit's ripped open.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, as those little feelers clutch at your foot, like it's like instantly hits you. It freaks you out. And you panic. You rip up to the crossroads maintenance section, and basically crawl to the side of one of the rooms, or in that room, kind of clambering away from Dr. Sagan and Carl. Um, and you can just feel it. It doesn't go away. The gook is like, for all intents and purposes, off of you, but the pinpricks and the suckling feeling persist, and you feel like something is now under your skin.
Oh god. Oh no.
Literally.
As that
Mm.
feeling washes over you, you kind of, yeah, you go into these hallucinations, and like your vision goes a little blood red. But you're still conscious, for what
A,
that's worth.
a montage of parasites on film, like the really horrible ones. Bot flies,
Uh,
tsetse flies, other flies.
you're going to where I want to go. Yes, perfect. You're exactly what I was trying to invoke.
Restoration of
Oh, suckle,
1,000
suckle, suck.
disembodied voices.
Hookworms, roundworms.
Mm.
And they're all speaking to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped Doctor. Doctor, what do you do?
Oh,
Push the
so I
disease one
see
back
Ensign
down.
Davis really having some type of
Yeah,
psychotic.
the whole chunk of her suit is off, and
Um,
yeah, she like goes dashing through across the floor, like scrambles up the floor, or up
and
the, yeah, you get it.
Singletary's still down there, so
Mm-hmm.
I do you want the flamethrower to burn? Or are you just gonna shoot back up?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Or you want to just run? Are you just gonna come back up? You want to kill them or run away?
There's one. Is there only one left?
Yeah. She didn't kill Misty, or Ensign Davis did not kill
Oh,
the other one, but I will say it incapacitated it to the point that it's not going to attack you immediately. Like there's no, like, as far as I know, like opportunity.
okay. Now keep it.
Yeah.
I'm coming up.
All right, and I'm gonna go to Ensign Davis. Um, I have pain pills. Um,
What?
have you suffered any damage?
Damage? There's things all over the place. Look at there.
So I'm just gonna give her a pain pill. At least what it will do, it'll calm her down. It'll reduce one stress.
There's things inside of me, Doc. Is this gonna like melt them?
This is gonna, yes. Please, you try to be calm. Utilize your training. I will give you this pill. It's very potent and powerful. It'll help you with what you're experiencing at this time. So
Okay, Doc.
at least reduce one stress. Chew it very well for maximum effect.
Okay.
Ugh.
All
This
right.
way, it gets a stress off.
Does it actually make me feel any better though? Like for the awful
Is
creepy
there flavor text
crawlies?
on it? When you ingest immediately restores one detail and lowers stress by one. There's a danger of addiction and or overdose of use quickly.
Yeah, I probably think it would make her feel a little bit better. She'd feel some effect.
I think like a negative side effect of one less stress is you calming down a bit, at least not being like going into full blown like spastic panic attack.
Mhm.
You're able to at least have control of your faculties and be ambulatory.
Mhm.
You might not be, you're frail, but you're functional. Does that make sense?
Hmm. Yeah.
Mm.
Excuse me. Okay, Carl. Or sorry, Dr. Sagan. It's Carl.
Um, can I help pull Bernard up?
Absolutely.
So I will
Um,
do that.
I hadn't rolled the health.
Oh,
Smart. I was like, what am I? what did Carl roll a 4? I don't understand.
Mhm.
Yeah, go ahead and give. Do you have athletics or let me see?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and use athletics to give yourself advantage to yank. You're both trained soldiers in theory, so
You said advantage.
yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
Did you do it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with the advantage, yeah.
In my head, this is a very cinematic event. Uh, Corporal is kind of climbing up the rungs of the ladder, and as
Mhm.
he breaches the top up to you guys in the crossroads, yanks himself up, and he's grabbing the actual door below him. All this water is gushing down, cascading down, and with your assistance, you like pull on him and his body, so he's able to put more actual force into smashing this door shut against all this weight.
Yep.
And he's able to latch it closed, um, leaving the two echo blooms behind you trapped below. The water, of course, starts to fill the room a bit. Not You're not in immediate danger, but having sealed that uh, drain, so to speak, it will start to fill this room.
Yeah.
Awesome. That leaves you guys out of combat.
Elevator?
And let's Carl. Or not Carl,
Elevator.
Corporal. Elevator.
Yes, we go to level 2 and then we can go right to go 2-1. We don't have to go through the monitoring room,
Right.
so we don't have to worry about
Straight to the
seeing
lift.
that again.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure, there'll be nobody in the way.
Yeah, no. Nope.
Clear path.
Clear path. Um Yeah, you guys can make your way to the lift. Absolutely. Kind of in your wake behind you, you hear the creaking and moaning, and one of them is very loud and kind of shudders the building
Get the hell out of
itself,
here.
as clearly some of the areas are rapidly decompressing. Uh Maybe some of them that you just sealed off because there was a bunch of bullet holes riddled into it. Um so yeah, as this whole building is shuddering around you, you guys make your way to the elevator. It is inexplicably but conveniently still working. Um, as this happens, you hear something smash through the habitation door and start to run towards and it looks in your wake, it looks like a another massive knot of fake poor facsimile of human body parts and ambulation as it crawls through the corridor towards you guys. Go ahead and give me speed for you to all successfully make it to the lift itself.
Is this where I have a disadvantage on this? Yes, it is. And anybody with a vac
Jesus
suit also
Christ,
has
Carl!
disadvantage.
Carl does not fucking die. Guy,
He's a cockroach.
cockroach.
He's right.
He's
I do have.
He's right.
Davis. Oh,
I
right.
know I didn't do it. I didn't do it at disadvantage. So.
Are we doing it at disadvantage?
Okay.
I am.
I have a vac suit. Vac suit
Oh.
disadvantage.
Oh, it is. Okay. Disregarding.
So I failed.
So
Same.
I still passed.
Oh my god.
Fucking Carl. Carl's the protagonist, you guys.
Yeah.
He's the basis for the next round of characters.
Yeah. And we're all bowling pins
Yeah.
falling down.
What is that called? The funnel system, where you make like a half dozen characters, and whichever one lives through the dungeon is your character.
Yeah.
Several zeros.
Okay, let me think about this in my head for a second.
Excuse me.
So who all failed?
Everybody but Carl.
Everybody but Carl.
Oh, that's easy. Yeah. Oof.
So yeah, right here, kind of. This is the lift area, isn't it? No, that's main access. Right. So I want to put you all here. Because you guys went through here, right? Down here, and then you went up here, and this is where. So Carl, you're actually able to make it. Thank you. Carl, you're like up here. You're like able to make it through here, but this monstrosity. I'm just gonna drag out another knot.
So I got another stress when we fail, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Doc, can I get another one of those pills?
Could be addicting.
Yeah, take another one. So I'll give you another one. But that is it. Ooh, whoop. So roll your damaged.
Okay. So yeah, you chill out a little bit again. You know, it's getting harder and harder to, reach that happy place though. With these pills, they aren't quite getting you there. Ensign Davis, and the world is seeping in again, just a little bit. Kind of breaking through that fog and haze of drug-induced euphoria.
I just want to calm down enough so I can shoot it and help. Let's get out of here.
Go to Baron.
So, Carl, behind you, you hear this kind of cacophony of racket as your compatriots are kind of held back behind you, fighting off this creature.
This is where I wish I had a gun.
Darn it, Dave, not stats. Really gotta put some time in it.
Michael.
Yeah, have enough
That just
projects
means
as
we're
it
gonna have
is.
to play it again.
What did you have to do? Like rebuild your computer this weekend? Like, come on.
Yeah, I had to basically order a new computer and then
Prep
But it has RGB.
yeah, that came along with regardless of if I wanted it or not. But yes, I did get RGB. Even the fucking memory has RGB for some inexplicable reason. It's the best price. I give up.
Does nobody watch it anymore?
I wouldn't think so. Sorry, the stats are done now. Shit, 120 hit points. Okay, guys, you're in this tight little elevator shaft that moves between these levels. It is kind of clawed itself at the bottom, and in my head, you guys are like halfway. Carl made it quicker. I'm not. I know he popped up and made it quicker. He's like, this is easy, and just deadlifted himself up to the next ledge. Whereas you guys are now stuck. I can put Carl back into this scene, but he's not in immediate danger like you guys are. But yeah, you guys are stuck at this half level in this industrial elevator as it kind of a knot seems to be yanking down at the bottom of it, pulling it down, trying to come around the edge. Because it'll seal off. If you get all the way up, it'll seal off between you two. But it's like clawing in between up to you guys. And it's jamming up the whole apparatus for the elevator. It kind of grabs out and tries to swipe at you, Doctor. Why didn't it roll it? Did I not click the thing properly? I must not have clicked it properly. It's able to grab at you.
It dislikes scientists. So prejudicial.
1d10. Blunt force trauma.
Oh, of course, roll high.
I don't know why. Oh, it's because it said Carl because I was clicked on Carl. You can ignore who it was. 10 damage to you, Doctor.
Okay.
So it's this screeching, and you can hear the lab itself collapsing around you. The shuddering of the building. Why did it start on Corporal? Oh, I never begun. Ensign Davis, how do you react to this thing clawing at you guys from the level below?
It's grabbed the doctor, right?
Correct.
It's grabbed me? Or
well, no, I'm sorry. No, it just swiped at you and
swiped at him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was in his clutches.
I thought so before. I'm glad not. So then, perfect. I'd like to try and pull the doctor further along the elevator and shoot at it. Can I do both? I want to shoot at it mostly.
Okay.
Kill it. Kill it.
Yeah. This thing's
Send it
freaking me out.
to hell.
So in this haze of drugs and just general wear and tear on your reality, you cannot properly focus on a target. All you see, like in your blurred vision, is this kind of horror grabbing from below, through this gap between the two levels. And you're just shooting wildly at this point. Exactly. Sorry, Ensign.
I'm doing my part.
Dr. Sagan, as you see Ensign kind of unload, and probably also losing a little grip on reality. What do you do?
Burn it!
No, let's go.
Just once and for all to send this thing back to hell. Oh, no. Do not hit it. Oh, no.
Bad aim and a lack of overall room. You actually it's not so much bad aim as its body is now mostly filling the gap. So as you spray the fire into it almost in a way ricochets off and also fills the room.
Well,
Also
we can
with this
see.
fire. Well, for the moment, but its flesh begins to burn and you can hear um it's like a tiny little sizzling pops as it begins to not burn to death, uh but it's as its flesh begins to like kind of cook. um But it does persist, and it continues to try and crawl through the gap, even mangling its own parts as it tries to, force itself through this gap that's too small for its whole body. Um, Corporal Bernard?
Kill it.
I believe fire works better than bullets in this case, if it's not a screw up. So I was wondering if it'd be possible for me to reach over and either grab the flamethrower end out of Doc's hands, or just reach in there and push his finger down again while trying to aim it at the creature.
I like it. I just have one question. What's your ammo like on that thing, Dr.
You got
Sagan?
one shot left.
One left.
One shot left.
Do that.
What does Corporal Bernard say to Dr. Sagan as he commandeers his weapon?
Nothing. Nothing whatsoever. He just reaches over
Okay.
and either I almost like the idea of like reaching over and just like kind of grabbing it with one hand and aiming, and then just crushing his hand around the trigger till it goes off.
This is how you shoot it.
Yeah. Like a parent would be helping to teach their small child to shoot a gun.
Fair enough.
Where they're cuddled behind, they're like cradled behind them, spooning them vertically.
Yeah. Like all over
Something
his shoulder.
like that.
Here you go,
Something
little
like that.
buddy.
Yeah.
This is how you spew death.
This is how
I
you
just feel
spew death.
the fire's gonna make it move away more than my bullet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's probably a good bet. I'm trying to give you a way to get advantage or help you out here.
Is there any obvious place that seems more
vulnerable?
Yeah, or like a more important, significant body part combination? Figuration. A face versus a not a face?
Give me an intellect check.
Oh, I'm good at that.
That is a kind of like a perception check.
Could that be military training?
Boots! Holy fuck, dude. Sorry, our cat has lost his mind.
Okay.
He's very wet.
He tried to jump from this. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Could that be fall under military training in any way?
Let's go for it. Absolutely.
Okay.
You know how to kill. It's a kill zone.
Military training with intellect.
Kill zone.
Well, no. I wanted the intellect check to find a vulnerability, and then we'll do the military training thing.
Oh, I
Uh,
thought that would be combat. No,
um,
like I know what
my
you're saying.
thought is you're like looking for a vulnerable spot, so you're trying to see that. And
Right.
what I was gonna have you do is roll an intellect to see anything. If you don't see anything, you see
Ooh.
yeah, huge. So you notice that it seems to be like grabbing on in very specific places, like the hands that are anchoring it and thrusting it into this space aren't necessarily all of the hands. Some of the hands are grasping out and trying to claw at you guys into this kind of space. And so you do see, this kind of this weakness. And so go ahead and roll your military training and advantage because you succeeded your intellect check for looking for vulnerability.
Okay. Thank you.
Didn't show up for me. Oh, there it goes. So huge. Yeah, you're able to, kind of come over the shoulder of Dr. Sagan and this is how you do it. And you just kind of spray the like all the hands that are clawing at the sides of this uh this machinery, and it coils back and loses its grip, falling out. And in that moment as it falls away, the elevator smashes up, closing, and you just kind of see Carl at the top of the elevator, like, what took you guys so long? You kind of knowing full well, having been able to see into this pit, what just fucking went down. Um, but yeah, you guys, I'm gonna stop it here. I'm gonna let you guys complete your mission. I don't really know how to treat Ensign Davis at this moment. But that was like the big cinematic event for this Bloom module.
Nice.
Yeah.
Woo!
She could be the monster in the sequel.
There you go.
I like it.
She's Typhoid Mary in
Oh
the new
shit! I should have
Yeah.
done those. You live and you learn. I should have made you guys do or I should have done cold exposure rolls for you guys behind the scenes. I didn't do that.
planet we're going to is a desert.
No water, no
No
life,
water,
no mold,
no
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 ice.
moss,
no
No
cold.
mas.
no
Yeah.
moss.
No
No
life
mas.
whatsoever.
Let's go to an asteroid.
Did you guys have fun?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Always.
yeah.
Um,
Sure.
Good. I'm glad you guys did. I'm gonna stop recording here for a second. I have a couple questions for you guys, but I'm gonna stop recording.